Gordon Donald Fee is an American-Canadian Christian theologian and an ordained minister of the Assemblies of God. He currently serves as Professor Emeritus of New Testament Studies at Regent College in Vancouver, Canada. Biography. Fee was born in 1934 in Ashland, Oregon, to Donald Horace Fee and Gracie Irene Jacobson. He has one older sister, Donna Mae. His father was an Assemblies of God minister who pastored several churches in Washington state. Fee received his BA and MA degrees from Seattle Pacific University and his Ph.D. from the University of Southern California. On April 21, 2010, Fee was awarded an honorary Doctor of Divinity degree from Northwest University in Kirkland, Washington, where Fee has taught in the past and where a building is named for his father, Donald Fee. After teaching briefly at Regent College in Illinois and for several years at Vanguard University of Southern California, Fee taught at Gordon Conwell Theological Seminary in South Hamilton, Massachusetts from the fall of 1974 until 1986. He then moved to Regent College where he is now Professor Emeritus. Fee is considered a leading expert in pneumatology and textual criticism of the New Testament. He is also the author of books on biblical exegesis, including the popular introductory work How to Read the Bible for All It's Worth, the sequel, How to Read the Bible, Book by Book, How to Choose a Translation for All It's Worth, and a major commentary on 1 Corinthians, as well as numerous other commentaries on various books in the New Testament. In the 1990s, he succeeded F. Bruce to become the editor of the notable evangelical commentary series, The New International Commentary on the New Testament, of which his commentaries on 1 Corinthians and Philippians are a part. Fee is a member of the CBT that translated the New International Version and its revision, the Today's New International Version. He also serves on the advisory board of the International Institute for Christian Studies. He discovered that Codex Sinaiticus in Gospel of John chapter 1 verse 1-8 to 38 and in some other parts of this Gospel does not represent the Alexandrian text type, but the Western text type. In 2012, Fee announced that he is retiring as general editor of the New International Commentary on the New Testament series due to the fact that he has been diagnosed with Alzheimer's disease. Views: Christian egalitarianism. Fee is a Christian egalitarian and was a contributing editor to the key Christian egalitarian book, Discovering Biblical Equality, Complementarity Without Hierarchy. His above-mentioned commentary consistently translates the generic men as men and women with an explanatory footnote. He is also a member of the Board of Reference for Christians for Biblical Equality, a group of evangelical Christians who believe the Bible teaches complete equality between men and women and that all Christians, regardless of gender, must exercise the God-given gifts with the equal authority and equal responsibility in church, home and world. Pentecostal distinctives. Fee is a Pentecostal. Nevertheless, he has disagreed with some long-held and deeply cherished Pentecostal beliefs. Specifically, he has questioned Article 7 of the Assemblies of God's Statement of Fundamental Truths, which articulates a classical Pentecostal understanding of baptism in the Holy Spirit as subsequent to and separate from Christian conversion. In Baptism in the Holy Spirit, the issue of separability and subsequence. Fee writes that there is little biblical evidence to prove the traditional Pentecostal doctrinal position. On the other hand, he maintains that the Pentecostal experience itself can be defended on exegetical grounds as a thoroughly biblical phenomenon. Fee believes that in the early church, the Pentecostal experience was an expected part of conversion. A crucial item in all this for the early church was the work of the Spirit, and the dynamic empowering dimension with gifts, miracles, and evangelism was a normal part of of their expectation and experience. He believes the Spirit's empowerment is a necessary element in the life of the Church that has too often been neglected. It is this neglect, Fee argues, that led early Pentecostals to seek the presence and power of the Spirit in experiences which they identified as baptism in the Holy Spirit. Opposition to prosperity theology. He is a strong opponent of the prosperity gospel and published a 1985 book entitled The Disease of the Health and Wealth Gospels. Works, Books Fee, Gordon D. EPP, Eld and J. eds. New Testament Textual Criticism, Its Significance for Exegesis, Essays in Honor of Bruce M. Metzger, Oxford, New York, Clarendon Press, Oxford University Press. ISBN 978-0198-261759. OCLC 5,800,094. How to Read the Bible for All It's Worth. Grand Rapids, Michigan, Zondervan, ISBN 978-0-310-37361-2. OCLC 8,113,186, 1 and 2 Timothy, Titus. New International Biblical Commentary, 13. Peabody, M.A., Hendrickson Publishers. ISBN 978-0-943-57510. OCLC 19,783,316. The First Epistle to the Corinthians, NICNT, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Edmonds, ISBN 978-0-8028-25070. Gospel and Spirit Issues in New Testament Hermeneutics. Peabody, M.A., Hendrickson Publishers, ISBN 978-0-943-57570. OCLC 24,380,526. God's Empowering Presence, the Holy Spirit in the Letters of Paul. Peabody, M.A., Hendrickson Publishers, ISBN 978-0-943-57590. OCLC 29,358,996. Paul's Letter to the Philippians, NICNT, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Edmonds, ISBN 978-0-8028-2511-7. OCLC 32,465,463. Stewart, Douglas K. How to Read the Bible Book by Book, A Guided Tour. Grand Rapids, Michigan, Zondervan, ISBN 978-0-310-2111181. OCLC 48,428,856. Pierce, Ronald W. Gruthwy, Rebecca Merrill. Discovering Biblical Equality, Complementarity Without Hierarchy. Downers Grove Hill, InterVarsity Press. ISBN 978-0-830-82729-9. OCLC 56,085,678. Pauline Christology, An Exegetical Theological Study. Grand Rapids, Michigan, Baker Academic. ISBN 978-1-598-56035-0. OCLC 71,266,373. The First and Second Letter to the Thessalonians, NICNT, Grand Rapids, Michigan, Edmonds, ISBN 978-0-802-86362-1. OCLC 317,118,158. Revelation, A New Covenant Commentary. New Covenant Commentary Series, 18. Eugene, Oregon, Cascade Books. ISBN 978-1-608-99431-1. OCLC 671,260,665 articles on the inauthenticity of John chapter 5 verse 3b4. The Evangelical Quarterly, 54, 207-218. To what end exegesis? Reflections on exegesis and spirituality in Philippians chapter 4 verses 10-20. Bulletin for Biblical Research, 8-75-88. Philippians chapter 2 verses 5-11. Hear more exalted Pauline prose. Bulletin for Biblical Research, 229-46.